my name, the logo, it's all added. I don't know. This has been a very hard choice to do, because I haven't really. I've been wanting to change my name since I've been wanting to change my name since I kind of started doing the Minecraft Let's Plays and stuff. I just never got around to it because it was just a bit too, just a bit too altogether annoying. And yeah, and plus I didn't really have a name to actually give myself. Plus, I'm not a kid anymore, so it doesn't really work. Yeah, I am now officially going by as Voidix_MC. Of course, the Lego Kid is still there. I don't really want to get rid of it fully. Don't get me wrong, I don't really want to be named or just known as the Lego Kid. I want to be known as the Voidix, and I've kind of just said that to myself, that it's not really, thingy. Plus, it's just a cringy name, Lego Kid. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how cringy the Voidix_MC is, but it sounds good to me. It is so late. It's like 3:04 a.m. I have not been able to sleep at all. If it sounds like I'm tired, I am. Do not get me wrong. I am going to be working on something huge. Something so huge. Well, to me it will be huge because I've not really done it before. And yeah, but I'm thinking of doing multiple Let's Plays in, a couple, I mean, not like a full Let's Play, but quite a bit of Let's Plays, because I'm just keeping the pace rolling. I'm keeping the pace rolling because, what else I'm meant to do. But yeah, and on top of that, there's a slight chance I might go back to playing Fortnite. I've thought about it, and I've realised that maybe playing Fortnite is a good idea, but I'm quite bad because I've not played it for months, absolute months. But yeah, Minecraft's getting boring because some stuff, and overall it's that time of the year where this month, this 2 months, these 3 months, these 4 months, they carry only drag, and it gets boring. It gets really boring. But yeah, I've changed my name to Voidix, and I've realised it's going to be named Voidix. So it's like you put like an X in it, but it's IC, so it's like Voidix, but like it's not Voidex, because Voidex is just a bit, I don't know, it sounds like a vortex, and I don't really like that. It is extremely difficult to come up with a name, especially like a Minecraft name. It's so hard, so hard. I was literally like, the whole reason why I got my name was because I was just doing it, like I was just like looking for a name late at night. Can't remember what day it was. I think it was like, I don't know, I think it was like a Saturday or Sunday maybe. And like, it was so late, and I just wanted it to be over. I just wanted it to be over really. And like, I was like, none of these are working. Like, none of these are actually working. I want something that rolls off the tongue. I want something that will be like, you know, when you look at it, it sticks in your head. Which, obviously, I'm pretty sure Voidix will. But yeah, and the logo is of a dark fantasy character. I genuinely, I quite like how that is presented, because I've always wanted an account like this, you know, not go by some person who doesn't know what they're doing. And obviously I don't know what I'm doing. I am just a teenager, but I really want to make this, like, this whole channel something great, not just like not just another channel that will fail, like, not in like a mean way, but like not in a way where it will just be forgotten again. Like, I want it to be, you know, up there, which is a very big thing. Like, it's obviously, that is huge, and obviously it will take me years on end, maybe even months if luck's with me, but I really don't think I will get popular in a few days. I also want to point out that the reason why it's called Voidix _MC is because my main inspiration was Lifesteal and Unstable SMP. I have genuinely always wanted to be like in the Lifesteal SMP. Genuinely, you don't understand. I watch them every single day. The second something comes out, I'm there to comment on it. Unstable SMP, just amazing overall. It's absolutely amazing. But I also just didn't want to go buy Lego Kid. I think I've already said this. I really didn't want to just go buy that name. And obviously I'm kind of just wearing a mask right now, because obviously it's Voidix, it's not an actual name, and I'm thinking about changing my IRL name. I don't know if I'm not gonna say, because I might not, you know, it's one of them that I genuinely don't know, but I'm thinking of, you know. But yeah, I genuinely, I am so happy I finally got to do this, because it has been in my mind for so many months, so many weeks. It's been there. Like, it's so difficult, and for anyone who's picking a name, don't like overdo it. Like, sometimes with what name you want, you have to be less specific. If you want to say if you want to pick it off like AI, don't just forward it, I want it to be like themed this, because they will come up with themes and stuff, and they will merge stuff, and don't get me wrong, it is cool, and it is like a good way to get like the name, but sometimes if you're too specific, it will give you a very specific answer, and that's something I realised. It was a bit annoying, but Also, I'm just gonna say something. I am so grateful to have this channel, because I looked up to like people. I genuinely did. I looked up to so many people, thinking I could never do that. I could never be like actually, you know, on a video. Like, I'm too shy, I'm too cringy, and for some of it I was too cringy. I really can't go back and watch my videos because I will just die of cringe. It's bad. It's like so bad. But yeah, and also I don't know, like, for people who are picking a name, or like picking like each channel, if you're picking a type of theme you want, say like it's, for me it's Minecraft, like usually it's difficult, but I put _MC because MC is short for Minecraft Plus. Pretty self-explanatory. I think I like Minecraft. But make it kind of like your game that you're main playing. Like, even if you don't, even it doesn't have to be MC or FN or COD, or like, it doesn't have to be like any of that. It could just be like just Rainbow Six Siege. Like, it could be something like that, you know what I mean? It could literally be that. But yeah, I don't know, I'm grinding Slime Rancher lately. I have been grinding my butt off Slime Rancher. Don't ask me why, I do not know. But yeah, meh. See, I'm yawning, but I know I'm not gonna go to sleep, because I've already tried about 5 times. I've already tried it, and it's just, it won't work. It's like my body tells me no, you know. I also want to say, the amount of random uploads I'm doing is just weird. I don't get why I'm uploading randomly. Don't ask me why. Don't even know. I really could not tell you, because I just don't know myself. Plus, yeah, I think it's just because I just want to do content so much. I think it's just because I really want content so much. I want this channel to like actually pop off, like actually do something. And don't get me wrong, I am grateful for like the 23 subscribers. Like, never thought I'd get like at least 10, so I'm already grateful. You know, I did not think I would even like reach 20. Like, never mind 10. Like, mental. And I don't care if I get a million subs, if I'm gonna be honest. That just makes me seem needy. I don't want to seem needy, you know. But hey, you know, if I get a million subs, I get a million subs. Don't get me wrong, it would be a very big achievement. That is a very big achievement. But sometimes I don't really want to have that kind of name. You know, I just want to be a person who uploads content. I don't want to be someone deemed better than everyone else, you know, because it's weird, you know. I don't like when people put someone down just because of something. That have like autism. like something I have, like if someone puts you down because of that, like it's just not right in my opinion. It's just wrong. Like say another condition like anxiety, something that they cannot cope. It, you know, you shouldn't put someone down just because of the way they feel or the way that they act or how they act, but if they can't control it. But some people are just heartless creatures. Figure that out the hard way. But yeah, I do not know what I'm doing. I am just trying to I'm trying to occupy myself by just doing a video, because realistically, what am I meant to do? With absolutely zero sleep. I'm yawning. I'm literally yawning, and how am I not asleep? I do not know. Also, I do not think I'm funny. I know my jokes do not land. I know, okay, I am nowhere near funny. I don't need Chris. Can I? I thought I picked it up then, I was about to say. But yeah, I need rocks and phosphors. I also, I just want content for people that, you know, feel welcomed. Because I know people put people down for stuff that they have, and if you're one of those people, just don't. What do you gain out of it? What do you gain out of it? Like I know what they get out of it. They get just a hit of dopamine, but that's not what dopamine is. That's just being selfish and heartless, which is what everyone is. It's humanity. But yeah, I'm just too deep in thought. If I'm going to be honest, I've literally been doing this for hours on end. Yeah, I've been listening to a Nightcore. Jesus, I've been listening to Nightcore for like so long. Yes, I'm a Nightcore fan. For anyone wondering, I do love Nightcore. But wait, yeah, yeah. But if anyone is actually struggling, like on a serious note, no jokes, please reach out to someone. Like it might hurt you. It might like make you feel kind of enclosed in a space. It might, oh my god, it might make you feel like you're just worth nothing. But genuinely, I can't explain this enough. I genuinely can't. But someone out there needs you, even if it's just one person. That's still one person, you know. That's not like, you know, that's not me over exaggerating. That's, you know, no, like it's the exact equivalent of like 10,000, because that one person probably cares for you so much. You probably just don't know it. It could be the most meanest person on the planet to you. They could put you down, right? They could probably put you, like they're probably putting you down, right? Or it's the opposite. But usually, some people, I'm not saying this to all people that I mean, but usually, some people who get annoyed are struggling with stuff of their own, and that to me is just, I'm not saying it's okay to bully, because it's not, but people struggle and they inflict it on people that they care for the most, and it might not seem like it. Like if you're getting bullied, right, every day in day out, you go to school, you get bullied, right? It's the worst feeling ever. The worst feeling ever. But think they might be going through something still doesn't make it right. But it also doesn't mean you can use it against them. Because I know some people who would actually do that and they're sick and twisted. You can just tell if something's up with some people, but with some people they will hide it so well. It's unbelievable. You do not understand. You really do not understand how hard it is to get information out of someone who's so badly hurt that they don't even they just lie to themselves. You know, and I'll admit I manipulate for just the sake of manipulating, but I didn't realise I was doing it, which still doesn't make it right. It's just I didn't realise that I was actually, doing it until it kind of ruined my life. And then I kind of started thinking, this is not going to end the way I want it to end. I do not want this to be the way it is. And I did actually fix it at some point, but I didn't really think about it at the start. And I was pretty persuasive and stuff, and this is coming from the bottom of my heart. This is not me lying. This is me telling people, messages to people. If you think someone is manipulating you, and most of the time you don't know what it is, you don't know how they're doing it. It's so discreet, so discreet. Someone could do it with a sentence. It's the terrible thing you could possibly imagine. They will go through extreme lengths just to get your mind in a bad place. People will do anything for their own amusement, and it's sick. It's sick and twisted. It's why I don't like humanity itself. It's just a dumb concept. There's nothing good that comes from war and pain. There's nothing that comes good from it. The only way pain is good is if we all experience it and we all leave. Because you might not know it, but we're all putting an impact on the world. Hate to admit it, but everyone has made a bad impact on the world just by living, which is such a painful and truthful thing. Genuinely, I cannot explain it. And you might just watch this video taking nothing on board, which I respect. If you don't want to listen, you don't want to listen. This could just be background noise. But for the people who do, take things seriously. People don't understand how bad people manipulate, how bad people put people down, how bad people are just so discreet with it. And that's the thing that hurts me. Because no one should experience manipulation at all. I don't care what the scenario is. You don't do it. And I can't speak for myself. I've done it too many times to count. I can't speak for myself. But I've realised that I've been doing it, and other people realise they haven't, or people just do it because, well, they want to do it. And I think, it kind just goes to show that people, just because they're nice, just because they're there for you, doesn't mean they're actually there for you. You know, the second they find an offer, oh my, that's terrifying. The second they find like better person to manipulate, they'll leave. They're not bothered. Some people just want to see the world burn. I respect it. I'm one of them. Because we've brought nothing good. The only thing we've brought is life. And even that's ruined it. So there is actually no point of living on the earth, because why should we live on an earth that's slowly dying from our own mistakes and no one's paying attention to it? No one's going to do anything about it. We're saying we're doing stuff, but we're not. We're just manipulating ourselves at this point. Like, we're just manipulating ourselves. This is what we're doing, you know. And I don't agree with it. I don't like how calm people are. I don't like it. It's eerie. You know, it's like an itch at the back of your neck every time. But the second the world actually burns and actually explodes, everyone panics and they start blaming it on other people. And this could be the hard truth for some people. This could be the hard truth. But some people need to get their head straight, and they need to know that every time you throw a piece of plastic, one piece of plastic could probably explode the world. And I know that seems quite over exaggerating, but I kid you not, I am not over exaggerating when I say people purposely litter. People purposely do that. I don't physically want to see the world burn. I would love to see the world burn by natural, not by physical. God, no. I just want people to understand that what they're doing is so sick and twisted and just overall dumb. Like, some people are gonna watch this video like, whatever, he hasn't got a clue what he's saying. You're right, I might not have a clue what I'm saying. I could just be a dumb teenager, which is what I am. But I'm not dumb enough to know that this world is slowly dying. No one's pointed it out because we've just stopped caring. We have just stopped caring as a species. We have stopped caring. I know this was meant to be a happy video, but this is not a happy video. This is a video of truth. You can't erase the truth, and the truth will hurt so much. I know past experiences. I know the truth hurts. I know people say that in like a very like a yonder type vibe, but truthfully, it will hurt. And the very second the world actually does explode or go into apocalypse, we'll just start blaming each other but not ourselves. And I think that is really wrong. someone else. I don't think people understand the trueness of and the extent of it. The world's going to burn, and that could probably disturb some people. I'm sorry if it does. Some people cry in their rooms because people have said stuff to them, and they could just see it as a prank, and it's not just a prank. Because what if it was you? That would hurt quite a bit. And then the second they get called out, they act like the victim. That's why I hate bullying so much, because no one should go through it. No one should experience it. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And for people who do bully, why do you bully when, you know, they could be probably living a better life than you in 15 years? Guaranteed. I'm not saying if you bully you're never going to live a good life. Of course you're going to live a good life. But, you know, there's some things, you know, your behaviour, you know, the way you've been brought up, not even brought up, just been around people can cause it. Like, it doesn't even have to be people you're around, it could just be yourself. Don't even get me started on homophobia. That is so wrong. So wrong, I don't even want to talk about it, because we shouldn't have to talk about something that doesn't need to be a problem. Can people not express themselves now? Like, I'm bisexual. I don't care what people think. Don't care at all. I am who I am. And you got a problem with it? Pick it up and take it somewhere else. Because I really don't care. And for all of my gay, trans, pan, bi, like, people out there, I think you can relate. People do actually take the mick out of it. All because you say you're, oh I'm bisexual, oh I'm gay. Does it matter? If they want to be who they want to be, they want to be who they want to be. Let them be it. You know? People are just so uneducated, and I think when people are brought up to hate those types of people, it hurts me extremely. But people shouldn't be brought up like that either, because you should actually care. And that's something that people do not do anymore. They do not care. People have zero filters. Zero. I just can't express how painful it is to have to deal with people who all they do is just comment on people. So I have seen so many hate comments against people that are just different sexualities. Why? I know why, but you shouldn't need an excuse. You don't need an excuse. You shouldn't need that. So what? You gonna cry about it? You know? And I think people are agreeing right now, and some people are just grumping and just sulking and huffing and puffing and sighing through this camera right now because they know you don't need to be so homophobic. What's the point? What is the point? You don't need to. You just, they accepted who they are, and clearly you don't accept who they are, and that's fine, because at least they know who they are. And it's different when they put themselves down. It's completely different, because then that turns into depression, and depression I can't go into because it's so sensitive. Depression's very bad, and some people don't even know they're going through depression, but if you know you are, try and get help. Try. All you need to do is try. Don't even if you can't, at least you tried. You're stronger than most people. You know? You're stronger than so many people. But I also did struggle, so I probably understand, but I can't just say I understand, because I can tell you now, I don't fully understand your pain, because your pain is your pain. No one has gone through the exact same thing as you. And when people say, I understand, I'm not saying they're lying, but to some extent, they are lying. They don't understand you fully because they can't. They can't understand you fully. And if they could, then you have to have exactly the same thoughts. Like exactly the same thoughts and feelings and everything. You have to have the exact same everything to experience the things when it happened. People see these things as just, attention seeks, little things. Oh, I'm depressed. And some people do say that, and I'm not even going to get into it on how you should never fake something like that. It's just wrong. And they're just sick people. Sick people. But I also want to point out that this could mean, this could also mean nothing. I could just be rambling on about important mental health and, for nothing. But at least I actually acknowledged it. Some people don't even care. Some people genuinely don't even care. I can't explain to you how messed up that is. It's so messed up. It's one thing to not care about yourself, and it's another to just treat yourself differently. But the second you stop caring about everything that goes on in your life, you will become very, very, very depressed. You wake up just not caring about anything that happens. Anything you name, you will not care about. which is just it's just, I get it to some extent. I get it. But why? And that's an answer no one can realistically answer. Why? Because they can't just answer something that just, you know, is impossible to answer. And you can't just say, oh, it's people's emotions, because, oh, it's people's opinions, oh, because it's people. People is the excuse, you know? You can't just blame it on your opinion, because I'm only human, right? And what does that mean? You're only human. That just means nothing, doesn't it? That means nothing. And it's another thing to pretend like you have them. To pretend like you are depressed. Because that I actually hate that when people do that. Because it's so bad. You just should not do that. I don't get why people even do it, because if anything, they're making a fool of themselves. Realistically. But yeah, I don't think people should fake stuff. Pretend like the world's okay. Pretend like everything is okay, and it's not. Because at some point, you saying, oh, it's okay, won't be okay. It really won't be okay. Because it will soon turn into pain. And then you mentally and physically will not be okay. You know? I know this is too deep in thought, and I know this is maybe a hard topic for some people, but, you know, it's got to be done. The amount of people that are so fed up with their life because of people bullying. I can't even count how many people there are. If you are one of them, please stop. I don't get what people actually gain out of it. Just a thrill, I guess. Just some dumb piece of dopamine. To look cool? That's BS. Why would you want to look cool? By hurting people? I don't get that. I really don't get that. And if anything, it just makes you look even more stupid. You know? I do think that as a society, as a humanity, we have grown to just be idiots. I think we have just grown to be idiots. You know? Yeah. It's just so stupid that when we think, oh, saying just a little sentence that's a bit mean won't hurt. It will. It will stick in their head for so long. And I'm not saying this because it's happened to me, I'm saying this because it's happened to people I know. The amount of people I just can't I just can't seem to, you know, like, I can't even count how many people, period. I don't get why people do it. Because it's just stupid. What, showing off to your mates that you can bully someone? Anyway, I think that is a very deep talk. I also have these thoughts every single day, which is not good. It's very not good. But yeah, I hope it's a lesson for people that you just don't bully and see the world burn. I don't think people should do that. But yeah, Voidix _ MC. That is my new name, and that will be sticking my new name. And if you do not like it, then I do not give a cahoot. I can't swear on here, so cahoot's gonna have to do. I mean, I can swear on here, but I prefer not to, because I don't know how YouTube will react to that. And I don't want to get took off just because, you know. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope you liked it. And let that be a lesson to stop bullying. It is not cool. Okay, bye.